Our story on the plight of Ijesha residents in the hands of EKO Electricity Distribution Company saw the managing director promising to set up a committee to have a meeting with these residents. Well, that meeting has taken place and we'll bring you update. Power supply in Ijesha, Surulere has remained a major cause of concern for the residents who had to resort to protest to register their displeasure. This prompted a reaction from the management of the Electricity Distribution Company to call for a meeting in order to find a lasting solution to what had befallen these consumers.
I'm going to get our team to have a town hall meeting, with the Ijesha people, so that most of these issues we can discuss.
The meeting finally takes place with consumers from Aguda and Mushin also attending. The delegation from EKEDC is led by the Chief Operating Officer Sam Nwere, who entertained questions ranging from poor power distribution to outrageous billings and non-availability of prepaid meters from the unsatisfied consumers.
We want you to supply us with, and people have been saying it, we want you to repair this underground cable at Garba Musa. Enough is enough. We say we should not pay new service. We are not bootleggers, we are not press singers. But at the same time, if somebody does something good, let's say he has done it.
The issue of billing is not closely monitored because that is the area where the problem comes in from.
Somebody suggested to us, that's what we are trying to do right now, meter all transformers. Immediately you meter all the transformers, that is a good way to start. Then you can now know that if there is overbidding, it's within a small cell.
The meeting had high and low notes as temper flared at certain points.
So it was how I am feeling. That's what I'm saying.
At the close of the day, some level of success is achieved and the consumers express their thoughts.
I'm glad and happy that we've been able to have this town hall meeting. I mean, for one thing, it goes to prove that our cries haven't fallen on deaf ears. And at this meeting, we've been able to achieve, reasonably, considerably, a meeting. They've been able to meet us halfway. They've been able to address some of the issues, and then they have made promises that they are also trying to bring solutions to these problems. So we look forward with hopes that they deliver on their promises.
I believe what has happened today is what is required. Now, we know the challenges that's general, we know the challenge that's there even with electricity, but what we are saying is that we need to listen to ourselves. I'm going to spend my money, you want to collect my money, you must be able to provide a level of satisfaction. I want to be able to also meet your own expectations. So now that we are able to have this first of its kind, I think I want to strongly recommend to the management, I think monthly will not be a bad idea because there will always be issues. But when we come together, it doesn't have to be the elaborate one. A different business unit, the manager there can call for a small meeting and then we can have it done. And I believe this will take us to, a greater, level in our interaction with them.
While everyone expects to have prepaid meter as soon as possible, the management says rollout would cover a period of 5 years.
We came and told them the truth about our metering system, the truth about the power situation in the country, how it is. There's just nothing to hide. It's always good to be very frank. Meters, we were given 5 years when we came on board, and it's just barely 3 years that we've been on. So if we still have about 2 years to go, why can't we roll out the meters that will go around all our customers? So these are the basic facts that we have put before our customers so that they can trust. Integrity matters a lot. And that's exactly what we have done today.
With the nation grappling with some of the worst moments in power generation in the history of our existence, the management says there is only a little the distribution company can do.
The generation has actually gone down. As at yesterday, what was done nationally was less than 3,000. And if it's less than 3,000, it means that what I'm going to get here is going to be less than 300 megawatts. And 300 is not up to one quarter of what I need in the whole of EKEDC. I'm sure you are also aware that because we know that there is a very serious gap and challenge at the grid level, we've gone ahead to do some PPAs with some companies in terms of embedded power. As I speak to you, we have 100 megawatts coming from EKEDC Power on a bilateral agreement. We have another bilateral agreement with Parax, which we are doing. So that's 145 megawatts. So that alone, if you put it on the other 300, that's about 445. But the only thing is that stability. This thing is not something you hold. You might be on 300 at minute 1, and at minute 2 you go down to 100. So at that time, that's when people will tell you, I had lights for just 1 minute and it went. But we are working very hard to make sure that is sustained. So by the question you asked me, what I have seen here today is that there is a very serious challenge in this place as it concerns the issue of the bottleneck within the loot network.
While the meeting may have revealed a lot in terms of operations, challenges and efforts faced by the discos, all the average electricity consumer looks forward to is to pay for services rendered and not to be bothered by bills for electricity not consumed.